we're here to talk about Ant-Man. This is going to be a spoiler-led review. Because obviously we all went to see it last week, so it's had a chance to sink into our synapses now.
Yeah, we can stop nerding and relax and talk about it properly.
They should include a clip of us trying to do a spoiler review afterwards.
Yeah. Cut to that now. Looks like Milan and all that.
It's been 12 minutes and you're going.
I think you can get. Is it on yet?
Yeah,
There's loads of space.
I'm not going to stand here and say, okay, this looks good, and then run back over there and record.
There's loads of
And now that you're back from that, when you might be able to talk and understand us.
It was good though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was
Anything
great.
to say it was good.
I still think it was as good as I thought it was last week.
Yeah,
With time
totally,
for it to settle, I still think it was great.
I'm still as excited to see it again as I was the first time.
Absolutely.
I can't wait to watch it again. Especially that opening scene when you see Hank Pym in the 80s.
Yeah,
I love
was
that
really
bit.
good.
The
It was
CGI
amazing
Michael
how they
Douglas.
made him young, wasn't it?
Amazing.
Yeah, the idea that he was a Cold War agent that was somehow roamed around, he wasn't even known, he was just doing good stuff like
He was
that.
Secret Ant-Man.
And Secret Wasp's wife was helping him.
Well, Wasp was mentioned straight away. They're not trying to hide the fact that she's, could be around or anything. It was just like, Janet or something
She was
happened to
one of
her.
us,
We don't
she
know.
died.
Yeah.
But it opens up possibilities because obviously they have Agent Carter and Howard Stark in that room.
Yeah.
And they've got that, I can't remember the actress's name, but the actress who plays Agent Carter, she's in the Carter TV
Haley
series
as well.
And she's under contract, she's working with them a lot. That's how she's paying her way in life, isn't it? They could do young Hank Pym, young Janet Van Dyne.
Oh yeah,
adventures
I
in the
really
Cold
hope
War
in her Agent Carter series, Hank Pym shows up now. I can't wait.
Get
I
like
really
series
hope he
3 or something, and they set it in the Cold
It
War.
would
time
be a
when
younger one though, because they're not going to pay.
Yeah, they're not going to get Michael Douglas in a TV show.
Yeah.
CGI'd.
Yeah.
And then the interesting thing was when you saw Janet, you didn't see her face.
Well,
It's
yeah.
the whole
In the
film,
flashback.
even the pictures
Yeah,
that he had
everything
of it
they
were
did,
like,
yeah.
So they can cast
a bar.
anyone, and I reckon that might be why, because they could easily have her, so they have Michael Douglas will come in and do get paid to do a few cameos, shoot a few scenes, but it could be Janet as the liaison in the TV series, and you just go and get a TV actress or. So
I really liked the costume for Wasp as well.
Yeah,
It was just
Ant-Man with
Ant-Man.
wings.
Yeah, Ant-Man with wings, pretty
Lady
much, with a
Ant-Man with
slightly more angular helmet.
And the whole scene where they show her is Winter Soldier type of Bucky
well, in the
falling
comics,
off the
Winter
rocket.
Soldier.
The comic version.
Yeah, the suit was really good. The Ant-Man suit was great as well. It had that almost like steampunk-esque feel
And it
to
looked
it.
real.
Yeah.
It was like, you could put that on and you could shrink. Yeah, okay, that sounds.
Yeah, the science behind it's a bit dodgy, but the suit looks real.
And it was one of the things that really worked for the movie, isn't it? We've said before that like Iron Man's so popular because he's just a human being in a suit, really, no superpowers. And the same goes here for Scott Lang.
Well, Scott Lang's more of an everyman than
That's right.
Yeah,
he's totally relatable.
yeah.
I mean, I'm not a thief.
Yeah,
Thief?
up in a hardened criminal.
Yeah.
But he is, they give him that normal, because I agree, he's the closest to the Peter Parker everyman that they've had so far, isn't it?
Yeah.
And they even give him audience reactions. So like, when he's singing, he's like, well, shouldn't we just call the Avengers?
Yeah,
This is too much.
Yeah.
Or I'm not going to fight an Avenger.
Yeah. What he does. That was another good spoiler.
That scene.
Yeah.
He's sent to the old Shield base, which after Age of Ultron
Is the new Avengers.
the new
training.
Avengers headquarters.
Yeah.
So it's a nice
That was
nod
great.
for fans who are in the know, isn't it? I
Yeah.
didn't have him.
I can't believe.
I was saying today after it, they picked the perfect Avenger for him to fight, which was Falcon.
Yeah, because he's also a normal guy.
Yeah, normal guy, and also
With a sense
the
of
whole
humour.
like bird's view, like eagle vision type of thing. And he was like, "He can't see me, he can't see me,"
Yeah,
and then
I
he's
can
like,
see you.
"I can see you." Amazing,
And
and
to
the
have
fight was really good as well.
And he was apologising to him all the way through for beating him up.
Yeah.
It was a nice touch, wasn't it? He's like, he's in awe of these
I
Avengers.
fought an Avenger and survived.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, you're right, because like the last time we've seen Avengers fighting each other, it's like Thor versus Iron Man, Captain America. They're kind of arrogant, aren't they?
Yes.
Yeah.
And they kind of are like, no, Joe, I'm the strongest one. Where that was almost like he was apologetically beaten up because he just wanted to get away and he doesn't want to get in trouble. Which
Yeah.
really give it that.
Yeah. And so
different
what we
spin.
also need to talk about is, in the right order now, it's the end credit scenes.
Yeah. So there's two of them.
Two
So
of them,
stick
mate.
around.
Two of them.
Yeah. Hang in there.
The first we see Hope
Yeah.
being
Hank Pym's
shown the
daughter.
costume that Hank Pym was working on for the Wasp before she died.
So pretty
And
much
he
says,
says, go on.
go on.
Have a go with that.
You've
You
earned
can
it.
have that.
But it's great because the whole film you see her training Scott Lang, but in reality now when you think about it, it's like, well, yeah, she could step in that suit.
That was
and
just
go.
proving she could
Yeah.
do it.
So there's no origins for her, nothing.
And it was
If
gold.
she shows up in Avengers, I won't bat an
Yeah,
eyelid.
It's
okay.
going to
Yeah,
open.
there she
It's
is.
just going to keep opening up wider and wider all the characters we can get
Yeah.
into the Marvel universe now.
That's
Isn't
it,
it?
yeah.
And then
Oh,
last
the
one-
little nod as well. They
Spider-Man.
mentioned Spider-Man.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's
We've
it.
got guys who can climb walls, guys who swing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
And I thought that was
Very,
really
very
good.
excited.
That was-
That
yeah.
was.
But,
That was
Right,
an
there was
open
an
mouth
audible
moment.
gasp from our part of the.
yeah, and then also the last credit scene would have been the one that you were also excited about, which is Bucky and the Winter Soldier.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
just sets up what
Total-
Civil War is going to be
Well,
about.
it's actually
Total
from
setup, isn't
it's
it?
actually from Civil War, so it was shot by the Russo brothers, and they pulled it to the end, and it's basically Bucky's been caught by
Yeah,
Falcon
that's a
and Cap. They're trying to reprogram him or whatever. They need to get him out the country because Tony Stark's coming for him to make him pay for his sins. And Falcon says, "I know a guy who can help us."
Yeah,
who's off
because
book,"
Ant-Man
which
was
references
been
Ant-Man.
filming in Civil War.
Yeah.
It all ties into
So,
together.
no,
It's
and it was
amazing.
because we were sitting there before and we were like, is it going to be Black Panther? Is it going to be Stephen Strange or Spider-Man? And none of us predicted that.
No.
I think we were all
It makes the most sense because that's the
Yeah.
next film.
Oh, yeah.
It worked the most.
There we go. We like things that make sense. Right, that was the spoiler review of Ant-Man. So please tune in again next time where we'll spoil more films for you.